Hi guys, and welcome back to our FIFA 22 Sunderland Road to Glory career mode. So, after the craziness that was the last episode, we are going to be doing the season review today, where we're going to be going through all the stats and statistics of the league season. We'll look at other competitions to see who won what, i.e. the Champions League, the Premier League. We'll look at other competitions as well. And of course, we'll be checking our squad to see how much our players have improved from the beginning of the season up until now. And then once we've gone through everything and rounded everything off, we'll jump over to next season, see how much we're going to be getting in our transfer budget for our return to the Premier League, and then we'll leave it a good few days, because then it'll give you all a chance to get your suggestions in as to what you think we should do with the money, be it, buying players, bringing players in on free agents, or of course full transfers, and of course selling players and stuff like that. It just gives you guys plenty of time to put your suggestions in, because everything so far in this series has come from your suggestions, which I absolutely love. But anyway, let's get straight into it, starting off with the Championship League table. So here are, of course, the final league standing. Southampton with 98 points winning the league, and only a couple of points behind them was Crystal Palace. And they finished in second, of course. We're in third on 92 points. Only 6 points separated third and first. And look at that goal difference, though. That is just absolutely ridiculous. 103 goals Southampton scored and 104 Crystal Palace scored, which is mental, considering we scored 77 goals, which is a really good tally as well. But they scored nearly 30 more than we did. Our defence was really good. It was better than most. It was the second best in the league, but Southampton only conceded 40 as well, so they had such a good season. But let's have a look at the bottom, where we do have Derby, Sheff Wednesday and Ipswich will all be going down to League One. I can't believe Derby have slipped in there, which is absolutely mental. But we will now have a look at the FA Cup, and it's Manchester United who took on Watford. Watford did really well there to get to the final of that competition, but it is United that won it by 3-1. And the Carabao Cup was won by Liverpool. What a draw that is. Liverpool versus Manchester City, but Liverpool do take the victory. They do get the hand of the trophy with a 2-1 win. Now, as for the Champions League, Liverpool again. What a season they have had. They managed to win it on penalties, 5-4. After drawing 1-1 with Napoli. And for the Europa League, it's Bayer Leverkusen. They beat Celta in the final of that competition 2-1. And the Europa Conference League was won by Roma 2-1 against Real Sociedad. And the UEFA Super Cup as well, that was won by Bayern Munich against Lyon 3-2. A really good game in that one. But we will have a look at the Premier League to see who is going to be going down to the Championship and who are we going to be joining in the Premier League. This is how the Premier League table looks. Man City won. What a season for them. Liverpool in second, just 2 points behind. Look how tight that is. 2 points separating fourth and first. Liverpool, Man United and Chelsea all on 80 points. This is going to be a really exciting league to join next season. Are Newcastle in? Yes, they are. That's what I wanted to look for. Make sure we do have the time where Derby next season. They finished in a respectable 13th. But going down, we have Fulham, Norwich and Nottingham Forest as well. Burnley just about staying up, 3 points ahead of Fulham. But now we'll have a look at the player stats for the season in the Championship. As you can see, De La Vega scored 33 goals for Crystal Palace, and Ivan Toney got himself 23 for Southampton. Now for us, we have Ross Stewart, of course, scored 19 goals in 33 games. Now we say this every season because the AI, they always use their players regardless of their fitness, whereas with me, if I did play Ross Stewart for 44 games, half of those games he would have been exhausted, and they play, they use players that have even like half fitness bars, and I just don't do that, and I rotate quite a lot. So, had I used Ross Stewart for maybe another 10 games, we might have seen him get 25, 30 goals. You never know. But 19 in 33 is a very, very good return. Do we have any other Sunderland players in here? You'd think that Jamal Lowe might be there. There we go, Jamal Lowe. 11 goals in 36, which is really, really good as well. And that is all of the top goal scorers that we've got anyway within the top scoring charts. And as for assists, Mumba is in there. I didn't realise Mumba had so many assists. 10 assists in 31 games from the centre of midfield. That's really, really good for him. Is Brooks for Bournemouth, who tops the chart with 14. Tony, another one who's been excellent. 11 assists for him. And Dean Garnett from West Brom, who, of course, we did take on in the playoff final. He got himself 10 as well, equal with Barley Mumba. Lowe is in there as well, 9th with 8 assists. Anyone else for Sunderland? Is there anyone else in there? We do have Scarlett, who got himself 6 in there. Anyone else? No, there's no more Sunderland players. But in terms of clean sheets, it's Hoffman who actually has the most. I did not realise that was the case, because I thought we actually had quite a leaky defence. But Hoffman, 14 clean sheets in 33 matches. Almost 50% of his games he kept a clean sheet, which is really, really good. Now, yellow cards and red cards, we don't generally pick up that many yellows or reds, to be honest with you. We do have the one, so we have two. I didn't realise that was the case. They must have been in quick sim games, because I definitely can't remember getting Key sent off twice. Jesus Christ. But yeah, those are the yellow and red card charts. But now the fun bit. This is my favourite part of the season. It always is, every season, where we look at how much our players have improved. Now we start off with Ron Thorbenhoffman. He's gone up by 3, now rated 74. We have Frustel, who's gone up by 3, now rated 71. And also, I just realised, by the way, that we did get an update this morning. FIFA 22 did get an update, and some players that didn't have a profile picture now do, or the profile pictures have been updated ever so slightly. As you can see, Denver Hume has a profile picture. Doyle has an improved one, I do believe. And the likes of Daniel has one now. The only one that really annoys me is, as you can see at the bottom there, Huggins, even though he has a player face, he still doesn't even have a profile picture, which is really, really poor from EA. But either way, let's continue. Patterson is going up by 3, now rated 62. Sirkin is going up by a whopping 6, now rated 77. Denver Hume has gone up by just 1, rated 72. Dion Sanderson gone up by 5, now rated 73. Callum Doyle, the young lad, is gone up by 4, now rated 73 as well. Flanagan has gone up by 1, now rated 68. Jordan Willis has gone up by 1, also rated 68. Huggins has gone up by a massive 6, now rated 75. Josh Key has gone up by 4, now rated 72. Onyedika has gone up by 5, now rated 71. Gunnarsson, who is going to be retiring at the end of the season anyway, has gone down by 5, rated 63. We have Rafa Roldan, a young lad who I don't think will probably have any influence on the squad, if I'm going to be completely honest, but he's gone up by 3, now rated 62. Ellis Taylor, who is joining RFC Sorang, I don't know who the hell they are, but he is joining another side elsewhere, but he has gone up by 4, now rated 59. Bafantra has gone up by a nice 4, now rated 67. That short-term loan deal at SD Huesca seems to have done him the world of good. Winchester, who is also leaving at the end of the season to join Real Oviedo, he has remained at the rating of 66. But now, look at Daniel. He has a profile picture. It actually makes me want to use him. I hate using players that don't have profile pictures. It's really, really annoying. But there he is. A lovely, fresh-faced Daniel. There he is. He's now rated 67, improving by 4. We have Luke O'Nien also with an improved, or updated, should I say, profile picture. He's gone up by 2, now rated 72. Bali Mumba, again, it's another one with a new profile picture. He's gone up by 5, now rated 72. Josh Hawkes, again, he now has a profile picture, gone up by 3, now rated 64, but he is on the transfer list. Elliot Embleton has gone up by 3, now rated 71. We have Shardler, who's going nowhere. He's on the transfer list. He's gone up by 4, now rated 59. Lyndon Gooch, another one with an improved and updated profile picture. He's gone up by 1, now rated 71. Brandon Barker has gone up by 3, now rated 72. So Ricky Dembele has gone up by a massive 6, now rated 75. Jamal Lowe up by 4, now rated 74. Leon Diaku has gone up by 5, now rated 80. The only player who has hit the 80 rating so far in this series and in the squad right now. We also have Dane Scarlett, who's gone up by a massive 6, now rated 72 with the age of just 19 as well. That lad is going to be absolutely flying sooner or later. We have Sam Greenwood, who's gone up by 3, now rated 72. And of course, the man of the hour, the man of the moment, our player of the season probably, Ross Stewart, has gone up by 3, now rated 72. For me, my player of the season is Ross Stewart, but just behind him, very, very close, is actually the unsung hero. That is this man over here. I will get him for you. It is Onyedika, who has been absolutely phenomenal. One of you guys actually suggested him, I think it was in the League One season, and I had him on the transfer list, the transfer hub, and I thought, I don't really know, should I, shouldn't I? And then we picked him up. He has been another level. He's been on absolutely another level. So good. He's so good at breaking up the play, breaking forward for us as well. And I get him to sit behind whilst we're attacking because he's so good at interceptions, winning balls in the air. But he's perfectly good and he's quite capable of getting forward and starting off an attack. So he's been absolutely phenomenal. And last but not least, these are the goals and assists from our players. As you can see, Ross Stewart got 27 goals in total for the club. And I love how we've spread the goals around. Jamal Lowe with 13, Diaku with 11, Greenwood with 10, Scarlett with 10, Gooch with 7, Barker with 5. Onyedika got 4, I didn't realise that. Dembele with 4. And look, there was also spread out. There's so many players that picked up at least a 1 goal this season. But now it is the moment we've all been waiting for. We are going to be heading over to next season and we'll have a look at that transfer budget. But before we do head over to the next season, the board do have something to say. Dear Mr. Sarny, we've come to the end of the season and I'm writing to let you know that the board is delighted with your performance as manager so far. The players and staff clearly respect you. Of course they do. Of course they do. You seem to us, that makes no sense. You seem to us oh, there we go. Sorry, it does make sense. You seem to us to have done an excellent job aligning yourself with the club's culture and vision, both on and off the pitch. We would be happy for you to agree to continue the job you've started here and remain at the club next season. Sincerely, the board of directors. So the board are happy with me, which is a massive change for last season, where it was an absolute nightmare as the season was going on. The manager rating was going down rapidly, even though we were doing amazing. But this season, it seems to have balanced itself out. But now it's the Premier League, and I'm absolutely shit scared because, of course, the difficulty is going to be going up to Ultimate. And, you know, I'm very, very inconsistent on Legendary as it is. You know, like at one episode where I'm smashing it, the next episode I can't pass a ball, I can't score, I'm losing or I'm drawing all the time. But firstly, let's have a look at the pre-season tournament. Of course, I won't be playing any of it. I quick sim it all. I'll just go for the one that could potentially give us the most money, which is that one. Now, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. Will we be getting a big, fat, whopping transfer budget? How much will they give us, you think? I'll say 50 million. Is that a bit much? I'm going to guess 50. 47. Okay, I was quite close. 47.25 million. That isn't that bad. That is not that bad. If we want to get 3 or 4 really, really good players, You know, if we bought 4 players that are worth 10 million, that are going to slot straight into a squad that are rated, sort of like 76, 77, something like that, that wouldn't be a bad transfer window. Because what we've got right here is a base of a relatively young squad that are going to keep improving regardless. They might not look too impressive now, but, come the end of the season, Doyle, you'd think he'd be rated, 77, 78. Sanderson, the same. Sirkin will be hitting 80. Huggins might hit the late 70s. Diaku's going to hit mid-80s. Mumba's going to hit, late 70s. Same with Onyedika, sort of mid-70s. Dembele's probably going to stay around the same. Greenwood's only going to improve. You've got Scarlett who's only going to improve. You've got a lot of youth players there that are going to start improving. So we've got a youthful base that are going to keep on improving, but all we need to do is sprinkle it off with that sort of finished quality that are already there or thereabouts to be able to compete in the Premier League. So, you've seen the squad, you've seen what we've got, you've seen the transfer budget as well, 47.25 million. What shall we do? What players do you think we should get rid of? If we should get rid of anyone at all. Of course, I will have a look at free agents as well, because that's something that you guys always tell me to do. But in terms of buying players, who should we go for? It doesn't have to be players that have a bit of potential. Players who you think, and remember, this is 2 or 3 seasons into the game. Not players that are necessarily got a bit of potential from 2 or 3 years ago. We need players who are ready now. So who should we go for? Let me know in the comments down below. But that will be it, guys. Thanks for watching the season review, and I will come back in a few days' time. I like to give it a good 4 or 5 days, or however long you guys need to get as many suggestions as possible. You guys always do give me some amazing suggestions. But if you have enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button for me. It'd be massively, massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already to become a fully fledged member of the Sarny Army. But for now, you take care and stay jammy.